this way. Junctures go.
Okay, I'm going to turn this on. It's a little bit better. Hello. 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 Yes, it works. Hello. My name is Nathan. I'm the coordinator for the ACE study program here at Austin Community College. There's a lot of folks involved in this, and I'm just one of many. My role essentially is to help a little bit with the classroom instruction, work out any difficulties here at ACC. But I'm sure many of you have heard a little bit about this from your friend or family member or colleague who you've been working with, and you've maybe heard them talk a little about it when they come home. But just to give you a sense of what this is what who you're looking at is the I guess our first class of 2014, spring 2014 graduates in the Admin Assistant ACE program. And I'm going to get you. So what is that? What does that mean? What is this? Essentially, this is one of the most grueling, intensive programs I can imagine. These are students. You're looking at folks who have been, I don't want to say locked in a room, but essentially have chosen to be in a room with each other 5 days a week, 6 hours a day with not an hour lunch break. I think it's like a half hour, and then I was like, oh, like maybe we should make it 35 minutes. But so dedicated all of the time that they're in the classroom. And they've essentially been on like kind of like a road trip together for 8 weeks, locked in the car. You can imagine it's very cramped quarters, and having to work with each other every single day. And I say having to, but this is a group of students who have just had each other's backs and have made that into the most positive experience. It's incredible. And one of the things that they've made me really think about, this class in particular, is what success is. And each and every one of these folks has, instead of taking our program's idea of maybe success necessarily, oh yeah, you're successful if you do this, or you're successful if you do this, they've taken the class and made sure that they got what they wanted out of it. They've been very proactive in making sure that they have what they need and define their own success, which is one of the best qualities I can imagine in a successful person. They've really made this class their own. And in doing that, they've given back a lot to us. Sometimes, I've overheard the teachers say, and I sometimes say myself, I feel a little guilty. I feel almost like I'm learning as much, if not more, than some of the students. But man, through their feedback, willingness to work with instructors and work through problems when they occur, as opposed to just trying to move along and really addressing those things, they've really proven that they will give back. On many feedback forms, for example, people just write a sentence or something. No, these are students who have continued to say, oh yeah, this is okay, but the next class, we really just want to make this, the best possible experience for the future as well. And that kind of forward thinking just makes me so happy. And I would be very happy working with them in the future. The way that they've supported each other in this and supported the teachers as well. I've noticed when teachers are having a hard time, I have definitely noticed, like, hey, you having a tough day, huh? And being able to work with each other under road trip conditions, let's just say. And they've really taught us a lot about how to learn and yeah, how to teach a lot better. So I want to thank you. There are a few other speakers, and I don't have my borrow program. I get a little choked up, so. The next person who I would like to introduce is a representative of the student, one of our excellent students here, who's going to make some remarks. She's prepared some remarks. Stevana L. Valle Lara.
Good afternoon. Welcome to our class of 2014 graduation. I would like to say thank you for taking your time to come to our graduation. And I would love to say that we are extremely proud of each and every one of you that's been involved with us every step of the way. I have been honored to speak on behalf of my classmates. To all my classmates, thank you for selecting me for this honor. During the last weeks, many of us have cried, many of us laughed, many of us struggled, some of us have worried, some have stressed, some of us have been pushed to our limits. But together we have achieved, we have become one, and we have learned grit. Some would say, what does grit mean? Grit means determination to finish what you started, no matter what obstacle stands in your way. Grit means having patience, loyalty, and trust. Grit means learning more about yourself. Some of my classmates have given me a few words to express on their behalf. Rosie asked me to say, I have grown out of my shell and met many powerful women and a gentleman. I am proud to be successful and succeed along the way with all of them. Damika says, I have met a group of great people. I hope we all stay in contact with one another. Now spread your wings and take on the world. Taz says, ladies, you're awesome. I am proud to have met you. Thanks for the inspiration. Viviana says, think less, feel more. Judge less, accept more. Fear less, and love more. Adriana asked me to say, finally saying no and coming out of my comfort zone. Jessica says, strive with intelligence. Mark says, what is now proved once was only imagined. Nicole says, stay strong and get out of your comfort zone. Glenda says, to all of my family and classmates, thank you for your encouragement and energy throughout this program. I admire your strength and determination. I wish all of you the best of luck in your career. Also to my family, thank you for all your support. I love you all, thank you. Stevana says, I would especially love to thank my mother, my father, and my husband for supporting me. For walking every step of the way with me, thank you. In closing, I would like to thank everyone for coming to support us in this great achievement. Now I will present to you the PowerPoint of the ACE 2014 graduation.
Please.
Accelerating connections to employment. Go ahead. What is the ACE Administrative Assistant Program? Learning administrative tools that can take us anywhere. Overview of QuickBooks, professional writing, interviewing skills, problem solving, Microsoft Suite, Google Docs, and most of all, grit. Understanding accounting principles, bookkeeping, which has Ivana and Adriana. Spreadsheets, accounts receivable, QuickBooks, payroll. Abacus training, accounts payable. Learning professional writing, the resume, creative, PowerPoint, writing, punctuation, scavenger hunt, cover letter, interview skills. This is Glenda. These are some things, a lot of things that we've had to learn throughout the program. Here goes Taz as well. That's one of our other classmates. Go ahead. Mastering Khan Academy. Fractions, number sense, algebra, decimals, and trigonometry. Teamwork. Teamwork is grit. We have Glenda, we have our other classmate Mark, and we have Nicole that's out, but she's still here with us, and Don and Tess.
And sorry, I just want to say, Mark couldn't be here, but I almost am tempted to say you can see from his hand there. He couldn't make it today, but maybe he's somewhere in this room. I don't know.
ACE, bringing unity through diversity. Here goes our class where we have different poses, different times together, spending time together as one and becoming one.
I promised I wouldn't cry. Okay, so next I want to introduce someone who has absolutely made this possible. This is the administrative assistant class, and one of the things about administrative assistants is that you don't really think, when you think of the class and who helped make this happen, you think of the people who get all the sort of the glory, who are up front. Oh, it's the teachers. Oh, it's the coordinator. It's actually, there takes so many people to make something work. One of those people is Yael Trevino at the Workforce Center. How many of you know Yael? Well, without Yael, this would not be happening. And she's come here today to say a few words.
As Nathan said, I'm with Workforce Solutions, and we work closely with ACC to put this as well as the CNA program together. I want to start off by congratulating each of you for your accomplishments and successes in the Accelerating Connections to Employment, or ACE program. I would also like to recognize the teachers and coordinators for their ability to transform curriculum into the IBEST format while maintaining the high level of standards that ACC is known for. This project is an amazing opportunity for everyone involved to potentially change the way that education and training is provided in our community. I would like to open this keynote with a quote from a book that I received upon my graduation that I've looked back on many times throughout the years. It is a book by Dr. Seuss called Oh, the Places You Will Go. Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the guide who will decide where to go. You'll look up and down streets, look them over with care. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not-so-good street. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's opener there in the wide open air. Out there, things can happen. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew. Just go right along. You'll start happening too. What I find inspiring about this book and this particular quote is that it highlights how we can control our own journey. I believe this applies to all aspects of our life, both personally and professionally. Granted, circumstances change.